Salam guys, so this is my first ever Ramadan vlog. I've decided to start vlogging in Ramadan, which is what a lot of people do. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you, I'm only going to vlog some days, and I'm just going to take you basically what I do in my daily life in Ramadan. It's not that interesting, but at least it's something to pass by with time anyway. So right now, the first thing I need to do is clean up the house, help my mum clean up the house, and then dry the clothes. Obviously, I'm not going to show you that because that's not that interesting. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt chocolate and put them on the khajur, the dates, and then put them in the fridge for iftar time. I'm not going to be showing any food making, only because in respect of certain worldly problems that are happening, and I just don't want to be disrespectful by showing food and things like that. But obviously I will tell you what we're going to do and what's happening. Obviously in the holy month of Ramadan, I'm going to walk a bit forward now, just give me 1 minute. Yeah, so in the holy month of Ramadan, the best thing that we can do is we can start doing ibadah. We can increase our ibadah. We can increase praying sabara, praying salah, obviously, praying dua. And especially during these times, these rough times for so many people across the world that are going through so much pain and suffering, we should be praying dua, because dua is the most important thing that we have. It's the most powerful weapon that we have. So please, 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 obviously, pray as much dua as you can for every single oppressed person, not just one. There's so many out there. There's Palestine, obviously, which is one of the biggest issues that we've seen right now, is Palestine. There's Congo, there's Sudan, there's Yemen, there's Syria, there's the Uyghur Muslims who are still being put in concentration camps, who are still being forced to leave Islam, being tortured. We have to pray for these people. There's still so many others as well, that probably people we haven't even heard of, people that that it's not even out there right now, not being talked about, but we need to focus our prayers on them as well as ourselves. Obviously we have to be in good health. We have to increase our ibadah, like I said. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry the clothes, and then what I'll do is I'll be back. I'll tell you a little bit more about what Ramadan means to me and what Ramadan means for many Muslims, if you are a non-Muslim watching. Obviously I'm going to do that, but right now I'm just going to dry the clothes, so I'll just see you in the next shot. Okay, so the room is somewhat clean now. Don't mind those toys in the corner, they're my brothers, and don't mind this. Okay, we've tried many times to make it straight. It's not going to go straight. So everything else is pretty much clean. Now what I'm going to do, obviously I've dried the clothes, done the house. Now what I need to do is I need to apply for my brother's passports. Just because this year I'm looking to go to Turkey again. Obviously, if you know my Turkey vlog that I've posted, I still need to do part 2, so just watch out for that. But I have been to Turkey last year as well. But last year I went with some friends. This year I'm deciding on taking, obviously, my family, my mum, my brothers. I'm going to go with my family. So I'm taking them in the summer holidays, obviously, when my brother has holidays. My youngest brother, he's only like 1, so he doesn't go to school anyway. But my other brother goes to school, so we have to wait for his holidays. So I'm thinking of going around then. But what I need to do is I need to apply for their passports, which I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to be applying for his passport right now. What else do I need to do? Of course, after I apply for the passports, I'm going to be praying Quran. Of course, in this holy month, we got to be praying Quran. And then we'll just see where it goes from there. You know, I'll talk a little bit about Ramadan if we have time. Otherwise, if it's iftari time, then I'll, let you know if it is iftari time. But we'll just see where it goes from there. I hope this vlog isn't too boring for you guys. Obviously, I would love for you to give me some tips as well. It's not my first ever vlog, but it is kind of like it's the first time I'm doing this style of vlog. So where I'm holding the camera myself, I'm speaking as well at the same time. It's kind of like the same, a different style of vlogging. All my other past vlogs, if you have seen them, like my Trafford Centre walkthrough vlog, no talking there, just texting. even my Turkish vlog as well, no talking, just texting. I don't really like the sound of my own voice. I really don't. I genuinely don't, which is why I tend to do more like texting vlogs. But obviously for Ramzan, I thought, you know, what's the point of texting? I might as well talk. Even though I don't like the sound of my own voice, I might as well just talk. So yeah, that's that's basically just it. So if you have any tips or anything like that, tell me, you know, what you want me to film. I'm not going to film my face right now. Obviously, I'm not comfortable filming my face. I'm not comfortable filming any part of myself or my family members as well. I'm not comfortable doing that. I'm not really comfortable filming the house that much either, but obviously I need you guys to look at something whilst I'm vlogging. And obviously my living room, you've seen my living room, you've seen my my kitchen. But I'm just going to keep it limited. Obviously, no offense to anybody. I don't want anyone to be offended like that. I'm just not comfortable right now. In the future, we'll see what happens. But anyway, if you have any tips on how to vlog, if you have any tips on what you want to see, obviously not including me and my family, because that's not going to happen, sorry. But if you want to see anything else, then just let me know. So obviously I'm going to apply for my passport, my brother's passports now. I'll see you in the next shot. Hello everyone. So tonight, obviously it's nighttime now. Obviously you can tell because I put the lights on in this room. I'm about to pray my Tarawih, Salah. So obviously I've broken my fast, opened my fast, and cleaned up the dishes, washed everything, and just decided to come upstairs and pray. The reason why I didn't show any food, I think I mentioned it earlier as well, just out of respect with everything that's going on in the world today, I've decided not to show food or show the cooking process either, just out of respect, so I haven't done that. Obviously today's vlog is very plain and simple. Clearly because we haven't really gone out much or anything like that, we just stayed in, so today's been very plain and simple. We've done a lot of ibadah though, praying, things like that, which is very important. So I did mention earlier that I did mention earlier that I was going to talk about what Ramadan meant to me, what Ramadan meant to Muslims around the world, and you know why it's important, how it's important, my interpretation. So number one, first of all, Ramadan means to, first of all, it's a way to control ourselves. You know, we can't eat food. Like most people think, oh, you can't eat food, things like that. But it's more than just that. It's more about your control of yourself, control of your intentions, things like that. It's a time where we believe as Muslims that the gates of hell are closed and heaven is open. You know, it's a time of mercy and a time of blessings. That's my interpretation of it, and obviously Islamically as well, it's just a lot more as well. But it's a time for us to connect to God, a time for us to connect with our religion, understand it, understand our prophet, all of our prophets that we believe in. And that's what it means for me as well, especially this Ramadan as well, with heavy hearts that we have because of certain situations that are going on in the world. The best thing that we can do, and I'll say this again, is that we in this Ramadan, we have to keep praying dua. We have to keep praying constantly for blessings to happen to other parts of the world that desperately need it. People who are less fortunate than us, and who deserve a lot more than what they get. You know, children in other parts of the world that unfortunately don't have houses to sleep in, they don't have a warm bed. We need to pray for them. That's the main thing. We give charity a lot in this month, not just in this month but in everyday lives as well, but in this month as well, we got to pray more, give charity, make our connection with God strong, and you know, do the best that we can to help those who are less fortunate than ourselves. Because it really is a cold world out there. It's really horrible world out there, but if we can make it just that little tiny bit better, why not do that, you know? And that's all I'm gonna say for this vlog. It's a short one. Forgive me for that. Let me know as well what you think about it. And I just want to say, you know, keep fighting, keep being a voice for the voiceless, for the oppressed. Keep being a voice for the oppressed. Keep fighting for them. give charity, make dua, keep doing you, and make sure that this Ramadan will be one that will affect you for the rest of your life. You know, if you are somebody who isn't very religious, who hasn't been praying a lot before Ramadan, nobody should put you down. Make this Ramadan a good Ramadan for yourself. Pray, and don't let anybody put you down and tell you, oh, why are you being religious in this Ramadan? You're not going to be religious afterwards. No, you know, do you, keep doing you, and build that connection with God. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say thank you for watching this vlog. I hope that in the future my vlogs will be interesting. Again, like I said, I do want your feedback on it. I'm going to pray my Tarawih now, and obviously, again, I'm going to say keep making dua for the oppressed. Thank you for watching this vlog.